Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. You get some draft horses, great Percherons, Ash and Stone here. Been treated really nice here. All the way down here to see how they do stuff. They drive great. They're good boys. Anything else?
And guys, go follow these guys' Facebook.
Yep.
What's it under?
You can find us under Horse Tours of Gettysburg and Victorian Carriage Company.
Awesome.
We do tours in the battlefield at 2 hours. We do also town tours and stuff like that, private events. If you have any questions, feel free to message us on there.
And thank you to Haste, Draft Horses and Mules.
And if you're in Gettysburg, go see these people. They're cool. We've had a super good time today, and I've enjoyed it. So thank y'all, and God bless you.
Thank
you very much. Hi, pretty boys.
Folks, we're going to start this video out right and show you one of the nicest teams you about ever laid your eyes on. Here's a team of mares. Let Henry get them out here and let you all see. Thank you all for coming on and watching. God bless you. Click that subscribe button if you're new here. And
you better sit down before you look at these.
Join our community. Click that subscribe button. Give us a like and a comment. We're going to start this out the right way. I want you to look at a pair of draft cross red mares. Guys, they speak for themselves. They match to a T.
Look how they stand. Look how, I mean, they're so close. Look, guys, these are half-sisters. They're both 3 years old. I don't know what to say, but they're pretty. They're 3 years old. A guy had them. He had them in the logwoods the last 2 weeks. We got them. They're broke. They're good. Guys, 3-year-old mares. You remember them other mares we had? What was it? 6 and 7, 5 and 6, whatever there was. I don't know if there any relation out of them, but it don't matter. These are sharp. They were not rode, but guys, they're draft cross horses. Take them out a day and work them hard. Bring them back in, jump on them, and you probably ride them. We're not going to sell them as riding horses. We might try to ride them if we have to video them. But guys, if anybody has got a little common sense, they'll jump on and pull the trigger before we video these, because when we video these, them other ones sold in the blink of an eye after we videoed them, and these are going to too. We'll stand behind them. They were in traffic. Yeah, they're still young, but they're broke. If you get them, you don't like them, bring them back.
Our good friend Vernon and his boys, they, like Henry said, they work in the logwoods. They took these horses for us. They've drove them the past 2 or 3, well, about 4 weeks now.
Was it 4 weeks?
Yep,
okay.
about 4 weeks.
I said 2 weeks. It don't
when
matter.
Vernon tells you a team has the most potential and they're serious, he means it. And he told me, he said, Stephen, this team is good. And
there's a little scar right on the inside of that one. Nothing to worry about. We stand behind it. It's sound. But guys, it's there. It's an old scar. We don't want no surprises. But guys, you better jump in and help yourself. They're mares. They're short. I bet they're 16. I think they're 16-1 somewhere in there. I think 16 hands is about here to me, and they're a little higher. So, but it don't matter. They're short to the ground. So 16 hands is right by my eyes, and these are by my forehead. So, guys, we couldn't throw the stick on them, but everything we do to them is going to make them more expensive, so I think I'd jump in and help myself.
super nice team. You don't find this team. I mean, if we could every day, we'd have a barn full of them. That's why we only have a pair like this so often. You can't find them, guys. They're just not out there to find. So there you go. There's a good opportunity for somebody. Folks, right here is one serious pair of mules. 6 and 7 years old, both Molly mules. You see what you get. Traditional mule color, white noses, built just alike. They're so alike. I've never seen a more matched pair, I don't think. This is a matched, nice team of mules.
And guys, these are broke. If you get them, if you don't like them, send them in the, first 30 days or whatever. If they ain't what we said, send them back. We'll give you every penny back. We'll work on the hauling, whatever. Guys, I'm telling you what. If you want a slick team, 16 hands, or I ain't measured them for sure, they might be. I think actually we measured them 16 hands and 16-1 if I ain't mistaken. But guys, we had these on the barbecue. A lot of people love these. There's a guy that drove them 3 days in a row. The girls drove, or the young lady just drove them too. Guys, this one right here, you got to be easy. When you go to put the bridle on, The first day I did, you know, she jerked a little bit. The guy told me when I bought her, she's not ear shy. You got to go easy. And after I bridled her about 3 times, I learned how to slip the bridle up and she didn't even jump. So I'm going to sell her not ear shy, take her home. You learn how to work with her. And that's what I tell all our customers. Take your mules home or horses and learn, let them know you. And yeah, anyway, here's a nice team of Molly mules. And they're young. We don't come across this stuff a lot. A lot of times the only stuff we can find is old. And we got to pay a lot of money for them. We had to pay a lot of money for these, but guys, you'll get a lot for your money right here. Look at them in the back. Here. And guys, these things, we drove them, I think, 3 or 4 days straight in a row. And guys, I don't know that they made one mistake. They didn't jump from traffic. They didn't. Everybody drove them. Everybody loved them. Guys, I know we didn't get them videoed. That's why they're still here. But if you want to jump in and help yourself on any of this stock we're videoing, we'll give you a better deal. After we feed them another week and have the video, they might be a little higher. But guys, there's a nice team of mules.
Super nice team. We got 2 of the nicest team of mules we've ever had in this barn, standing right here.
Well, a lot of times when we get them, they have to be older because we can't afford this.
All right, folks, right here is one of the sharpest pair of small mules you'll ever come across. Both Molly mules, 5 and 6 year old. Guys, we had this team 2 weeks ago now at our barbecue. They drove this team every day they was here, the people did. Ladies drove them, children drove them. A young lady out of South Carolina, she's 12-year-old, she drove them on the wagon. Old people drove them, everybody did. They proved themselves, didn't they, Henry?
Yeah. Guys, we ain't put a lot of stuff on since our pig roast. We've been busy. My wife's grandma's trailer caught fire and we put another one in. Guys, we ain't been posting a lot. It don't mean we're sleeping. It don't mean we ain't got a lot of stock to sell. We got a lot of good stock. So, if you see some of this stuff, if you want to come and drive them, if you want to ship them to you, if they ain't what we're telling you, we'll take them back within an amount of reasonable time. But guys, here's a team. Like I say, everybody drove them. Every team has got something a little about them. This team, if I have to say something bad about them, they always hooked them with somebody standing in front of them or tying them. That's the way we're going to sell them. I tried to hook them, like drive them over the tongue like we do our horses. They're not going to do the best for the first few times for you. Just get somebody to help you and stand in front of them or tie them at the hitching rail. That's the way I always hooked them. This one has got a little bit of a cloudy eye in the one corner, looked like a straw or something poked in it. Nothing bad. He can see. He's not blind. Guys, they're a young team. They're thick. They're short. Guys, if you want a team to go out and do wagon trains, right here is a super nice team of Molly mules.
And they have been in all farm machinery. They got a shoe on. They're ready to go, guys.
They just got shoes on the front,
On the front, yep. Shoes on the front.
Well, I don't know if you're even going to see it in the camera.
We can try to show them.
Guys, I don't know what it is. It's just right here in the corner of the dart. Can you see it?
You can see it.
It's not bad, guys. I'm serious. I don't know what it is, but guys, it's there. We want to call it. We don't want no surprises for nobody. Guys, you look at this team. Here is a sharp team of Molly mares.
All right, folks, first out of the barn here. You guys always call for these single mules. Here's a mule, guys, that I got up in Ohio from a friend. They had this mule for 12 years. The mule's 15 years old. They got her when she was around 3. This mule's done it all. She's been in all farm machinery. She's worked with horses. He's trained colts with her. She got that roan on her butt right there, as you see. Nice looking mule, built like a tank. What do you say she is, 15-1, Henry?
Yeah, probably.
Right around there.
Close enough.
Well, he said when his standardbred mare would have a foal every year, they'd drive this mule to church in the buggy. This mule is ready to go. She's ready to work. She knows what a day's work is. If you're looking for that kind of mule that you can count on, every time you get him out of the stall, he's the same. Here you go. It is a Molly mule. I said he, but it is a Molly mule. So, there you go, guys.
Hi, I'm Jessica Winnie, and this is Garrett Winnie, and we're here from California, and we found Hastings Draft Horse on the internet, on Instagram, and we came for one team, and we are leaving with 3.
We appreciate y'all. And tell them about your business, what you all do.
We do wagon rides, carriage rides, horse rentals, kids camps.
And where are you?
We're in San Diego, California.
And the name of the business?
Ponyland.
Ponyland. Anybody in California, go see these folks. Thank y'all. God bless you, and we appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, next, here's a colt. This was raised down in where I used to have my horses. Y'all may remember that spotted draft stud we sold here that was sent up to Maine. This is a colt out of Captain and a standard bred mare. This colt's a 2-year-old. He's been started lightly. Andy told me he drove him about 13 times. So Henry's drove him once already, ain't you?
One rainy morning, I had to have something to take the school kids to school. I come out in the rain, hooked him up, and drove him to school. There you go. We're going to call him green broke, but if somebody knows how to drive horses, they can drive him.
Talk about making a riding horse too, guys. Look at that horse. He's got 4 socks. Got that black spot in his socks on that one back leg. Look at his tail here. This is a nice colt. This colt he'll get bigger. You know, he'll be a 16-1, 16-2 horse. He's going to get thicker. He's going to put on some mass. He is a draft cross. You want to save some money and get you a nice draft cross. Take him, train him your way, make him what you want. Here's you a good colt. We know what this colt's out of. Captain makes some good babies. So check that colt out if you're interested. Folks, right here's a pair too we've got online already. Blizzard and Frosty. Y'all have seen the videos of them. Guys, get in and help yourself again on this team. Super, super nice. They ride, they drive single. Really good single. Carson, Henry's little boy, even drove this one here on the left.
That one there is special. If somebody's worried, okay, it's a horse, but if somebody's worried about safety, you can take this one out, drive him single in a parade, whatever. Guys, we will split them. We don't want to, but we will. There's nothing wrong with that one. That one just gets worked up a little bit with the other one. Driving him single, that one's a blast. He's up in the lines a little more than this one. But guys, if you want a great giant, dapple gray, in their prime, I know they're a little dirty. Guys, we was so busy this last week. But you talking about a nice team of big geldings.
And guys, we got more teams out here too. I don't know if we can get them
we're
now.
we're gonna go walk out here too.
And we're gonna go to them or something for you.
Guys, I want to show you the best team of mares. We did not ride them, but if that's what we have to do to convince you they're good, we can. Just walk along the fence here. We got that team of 3-year-old geldings and a team of 9 and 10-year-old mares. Somebody pushed a hay bale on that. Must have been James Ray.
Guarantee you it was.
Well, it stinks. Oh, and guys, we was moving in our new house. We got moved in it. We gave Grandma, Luann's, my wife's grandma, we give her our trailer because hers caught fire. Smoked it out pretty bad. She didn't lose all her contents, but a lot of it had a lot of smoke damage. So anyway, we got moved in our house. That's why we wasn't posting anything. We was super busy.
Watch this, guys. Watch these gray mares right here.
That's a team of 9 and 10-year-old gray mares. Guys, the boy I got him from said that his 10-year-old girl drove him in the hay baler, baling hay. And that's the type of mares they are. We had them on the Pigros. That guy in the big covered wagon from Mississippi, he drove them the first day and he said they were good, but they were a little too lazy for him. So there you go. They're kind of the laid back style go out. If I'd be doing parades, weddings, whatever, or wanted a great team of mares, and guys, they just weaned colts off when we got them, whenever it was. That's a nice team of mares. And here, if somebody wants a great team of geldings, right here are them. They're long tails. They got their tails cut off. They're steel gray. They're going to turn gray. Guys, they're 3 years old.
There's the mate out there in the field.
We got a video on them. Guys, that's a nice team.
I took them all the way to South Dakota and we drove them in the wagon.
Walk out here. Let's show them the others.
We loaded them in and out of the trailer. We hopped them in and out of the side door at the horse motel. They acted like gentlemen out there on that trip.
Them are the most laid back geldings. For as young as they are, they're laid back, they're cool, they're calm. Guys, you'll love them team. You'll love them.
And they're so good on the ground. They come, like you say, we're walking to him, he's just coming right up to us. They're not.
A lot of people's worried about that. Can you catch them out in the pasture? Well, I think you can catch these out in the pasture.
These are horses you can just come out and grab. I mean,
guys, the mares are the same way. They'll walk right up to you. And he just weaned colts off them right before we got them. So you can breed them. They'll breed right back. As far as we know, they're not supposed to be bred, but you know, they're mares, so.
It happens, I guess.
But that's a nice team of young. That's a nice team. 9 and 10 years old, just cool.
They'll drive single too. You folks wanting to do a carriage, them mares will drive single.
We did not drive them single in the videos, guys. But if that's what it takes, guys, if you know how broke they are, it won't take much. You know that, guys. There's a mare at the end of the feeder. You see that mare, the Belgian mare at the end, guys. Not the one that's turning around. The one, watch that hot wire.
I'm gonna.
The one that's,
jump in on him
the one that's at the feeder yet. She's 14 years old, guys. I got her off a retirement sale. She drives single. She drives in a buggy. She drives in a piece of farm machinery. She'll work anywhere, guys. She's got a little steam to her, so if you got a mate for that mare, she's about 16-1, guys. Just a very, very nice mare, and she's cheap.
And here's that single gelding we videoed, guys. The 7-year-old.
We told you he wasn't working the past years. Guys, don't let that frighten you. Guys, he's good. He's cool. He's big, he's thick, he's young. He's the real deal. If we'd have a mate for him, you couldn't afford him probably.
He's a nice horse. And he's priced right now. And out here is a gray gelding we've got. We've not videoed or showed anybody yet. He's a 7-year-old?
6 or 7,
6
yeah.
or 7.
He's dappled. He's nice, guys. He's gonna have a little more, you know, he's a little more uppy. He's not the laid back type. He's drove as a team a lot, but guys, you can drive him single. He's pretty reasonable too.
You want to talk about the grandma?
There's a grandma. She's 14 years old. She's bred. She's supposed to have a colt in April, I think. But the way she looked, anyway, she got pushed back from the feeder a little bit. But guys, they said she's still legit. She was on a farm. She was still working. They just retired her. She weaned the coat off of her. She's supposed to be vet checked in full is the way we bought her. We did not vet check her, but they said they did. So there you go. That's the grandma in the end, guys. We'll make you a real good deal. She drives real single. She's the real kind. If somebody wants a pet and wants to raise a baby, right there you go. Guys, we got a lot of good horses, and we're going to give a lot of good deals. We'd like to sell out. We'd like to go get new stock. Not that we're going out of business, but that's what keeps us rolling. Guys,
here's how these horses are, guys. They've stood right here behind me and Henry the whole time.
I have no idea why these are still available.
I don't either.
I have no idea. Guys, if you buy these colts, I'm going to make you a deal that I hate to. If you buy these colts and you get them shipped wherever, probably not to Canada because Canada costs a lot, but anywhere in the U.S., if you buy them and you get them and they don't work or they ain't sound, we'll pay the trucking back on these boys. There is no reason these are still here. They ain't a thing in the world wrong. Our good buddies up in Ohio had them. They're calm. Guys, this one, the biggest one, this one right here, he said they use single in the cultivator in the garden. His little girls rode him to cultivate. Guys, and that's the way they are. And they're still gray. They're the right kind. They're not too high. Yeah, they're still going to grow. But guys, I'm telling you what. They weren't drove since the pig roast. We could get them out. We could hook them. I don't care if you ain't drove a team in whenever. If you know left and right, I'd hook these horses and turn you loose and see you in 3 days or 4 days or a week, whenever you come back and you be in one piece.
He let me take them to South Dakota and drive them on the wagon truck.
That's pretty bad. If Steve, no, just kidding. But guys, I'm telling you, I think people is letting them scare away because of how young they are. Guys, we swapped a lot of horses. We sold a lot of nice teams. But honestly, my personal opinion is you're missing out on some of these grays. Everybody's calling for grays. I know them gray mares. I know them gray geldings. We got a lot of money in them because they're broke. They're legit. We got a pretty good chunk in these guys, but we're not pricing them that high. We're wanting to swap stock. I'm telling you, if you ship these to you, I mean, okay, if they poop a little to the side, you know, I don't want to take them back. But if it's because you can't drive them, we'll take them back. Because I know we can sell them again because they're not that way.
I've been pricing these to give them to people.
Well, pretty much. But guys, look, I slung my rope on. A lot of horses, you couldn't do that. And they're babies. I mean, they need to fill out. They're little, you know, they was running out. Their tails got chewed up when Steven took them in South Dakota. He turned them loose in the trailer and fed them and watered them. That one's tail got chewed on a little bit, so I clipped this one's tail off. They got the long bone. They'll drag the ground. If somebody has want to farm a little bit with horses, and then maybe when they get older, whenever, have a carriage company. Guys, here's money well spent.
That's right.
They are nice.
All right, guys, we're going to go show you a few more we want to show you, and we'll be right back with you.
Mares.
Guys, right here is a pair of Belgian mares, mother and daughter, 4 and 7. You've never seen anything like them. They're my good buddy Hugh. I don't know how old he is. Hugh, if you're listening, maybe you can call and tell us how old you are. But he's got a gray beard and gray hair, if that tells you anything. He drove these horses, harnessed them and drove them through that whole barbecue. And he said, Steven, I love that team of mares. He had them on the blue and white Roberts carriage, giving people rides. Saturday, Henry took them all over the whole country, up and down the creek, through the hollers, to get ice cream and back up. He drove this
through
team
the
whole
creek.
time.
Guys, this one's 7, this one's 4. They're supposed to be bred. They're the same size. They said they're vet checked. Guys, I don't know. I mean, we don't just stumble across these horses. We pay a lot of money. And we bought this team, and the lady, if you're listening from Missouri, they're not sold yet, but it's like I told you, the only way you're going to own them if you pay for them. We can't give them to you. She's wanting to give them to a friend that was here for the barbecue. She wants me to give them to her for the privilege of having her here at the barbecue. So we can't quite do that. But guys, they're 4 and 7. They're cool. I know the 4-year-old might not be quite filled out as much as her mama, but guys, they match so good. They ain't so far apart in age. They're mares. They're 16, right in that.
We ain't had a Belgian team that nice and that size in 3 years, have we?
And us broke. I mean, they're just a handy size.
And when we video them, put them on the internet, they'll sell like that. But we're trying to, yeah.
Well, guys, we was
just been
super
so
busy with the grandma deal, with Luann's my wife's grandma, Steven's grandpa dying, my wife's grandma's trailer burning. We was busy. And now it's going to rain tonight. We just thought we'd like to show everybody what we got. We're going to blow it out there. And guys, if you buy off of this, we'll ship them to you. If they are not what we told you, we might not pay the shipping on all of these, but we'll pay the shipping on these mares too. Guys, if you can fault these mares, you're not really looking for horses, is all I can say. There is a lot of people that love these horses at the barbecue.
And think about it. The babies are going to pay for half of them back. There you go. I mean,
guys,
weaning age.
Right here is these American creams. We had them wherever the lady bought them. She changed her plans or whatever happened. Right here you go. We got them back. We told her we'd sell them for her. They're both 5-year-olds. This one's registered. The other one's not. There's videos online about them. Guys, how old's Peyton?
12.
12-year-old girl, mother and daughter rode them that time at the pig roast, guys. They rode the Palominas. Well, they rode the creams too, but I was thinking on the big wagon ride
So many people rode these, I can't remember who rode them.
I can't remember, but I know that the 12-year-old girl rode the one that's registered. Guys, you talking about a team. We got them back. We done a lot of work to them. We worked them. We sent them to a buddy of ours. He worked them. He worked them on 6-up. He worked them on 4 wide in the back, 4 wide in the front, whatever you call that.
8 abreast.
8 abreast. Guys, he's got pictures of that. He hardly didn't do a good enough job where we can steal that pictures from him. But guys, he was working them for us. You want to talk about a pretty team, right here they go.
And not only are they pretty, they're personalities. Guys, like we said from the start, that one's a little more standoffish. And that's just the way he is. but you put a saddle on that thing, you talk about a riding horse.
That one's nice. That boy that was working for us also, or a couple months, he said that one, the one that walked off, he said he thought his quarter horse rides good. He said, I think that one rides better than my quarter horse. He said, I love him. And he said, this one is a little more, you know, but that 12-year-old girl loved him. She begged me to give it to him. Guys, we wouldn't be in business very long if we give everybody a horse or a team of horses that comes and, you know, participates in what we do or comes and looks. But guys, we're going to make somebody a real good deal. We'll sell them separate. If we sell them separate, we very obviously can't give you as good a deal as you buy both of them. There ain't a thing in the world wrong with them. They both shed their last teeth in their mouth. So some people would call them 4, some people would call them 5. That's fine. I don't care. But they just shed both of them. This one does have papers unless we lost them, but I'm pretty sure they're in the office. But anyway, don't matter. They're geldings. This one did have papers from American Cream Association. That one down there did not. We were supposed to get them. We never did. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, we drove them on wagon trains. That people rode them. We didn't have them as much in wagon trains because so many people was wanting to ride them. So there you go. They drove them Palominas and them American Creams a lot.
We drove them to Goldenrod that day.
Them Palominas are sold, right?
Yeah, they're sold.
We got the money on them, so the mares are gone. That was a real good steal on them, guys. I mean, but the American Creams, if somebody wants a rare breed, a cool color, a cool horse, nice, ride and drive. We did not drive them single, but guys, I wouldn't be scared a bit to drive them one day, come back, hook them single. Like I said, that one's a little more standoffy, but nothing to be scared of. Just, guys, we're telling you all this. Okay, he's got a scrape. He's got a little scar here. Just because we don't want any surprises. It's not that anything that we told y'all that it's going to affect the horse as how he's supposed to perform. Guys, you take these boys home, you take them mares home, them gray gelding. Now, if Steven tells you, now if you beg to come way down, very obviously we might not be able to pay the trucking back. So, if we price you them mares for $1,000 more than we paid for them, and we kept them a month, we can't pay for trucking back. But if you give our asking price for them, we'll pay the trucking back. Because there won't be no trucking back, I can tell you that much.
And guys, also, the reason we try to tell you about every scrape and everything, we got to be honest. That's the way we do business. We sell horses the honest way. And if we know something, we're going to tell you. If we don't know something and you find something, we're sorry. And we'll make it right. That's the best way we can be.
We'll try to make it right.
I mean, that's the best way we can be to you. We've been telling you guys about a cabin we're going to be renting that y'all can stay in when you come here. Here you go. Instead of sending you to a motel or some other cabin around here, we might as well have you right here on our property. The cabin's right here. The barn is right there. Right behind the barn. You can walk over. We got 2 paddocks built down here, a pond, a horse stall. If you need to put horses in here.
We're just going to use the one paddock with the cabin.
The one paddock with the cabin.
Because the one with the pond comes over behind the barn.
Okay.
Well, the barn's going to have 2 stalls in it. You can keep your dogs, you can keep your cats in the barn. It's not going to be for dogs and cats in the house, just because a lot of them probably be all right, but we don't want somebody to tear everything up and clean dog poop up. But guys, there's a king-size bed in the bottom. There's a queen, there's a full, there's 2 bunk beds, or there's a set of bunk beds. I'm going to get another king and another set of bunk beds. We're going to be able to sleep. Right now we can sleep 8 people, and we're wanting to sleep 11 people. Plus, there's 4 powered recliners in there. So, and there's, well, the couches, and they got recliners on either end. Guys, it's a nice cabin there. If you want to stay, we're working on it. We should have it on by tonight on our website, tonight or in the morning. Whatever, we're posting it. We're going to put it on our website. We're going to put it on Airbnb, Horse Motel. Guys, for special events, whatever you want to do, like I say, there's camper hookups, there's trailer hookups. We're going to rent them out. You can stay with your horses. You can back in right beside the barn there, a pretty flat spot for your trailer. You can park on the lane.
It's going to be a good thing, guys.
We're trying to please everybody, guys. Yep. I know we can't. I know, like Steven said, we're sorry. If something goes wrong, we're sorry. We try to mention everything. Yeah, Anyway, here's a bunch of equipment to sell. Here's a little pony cart deal, half, like for a hackney pony or a breaking cart, guys. Cheap. Guys, I'll sell it for 350 bucks.
And I put all this stuff, it's getting ready to pour the rain, but
That's all right. We was
I
wet.
put all this stuff on the last
Here's a log arch. There's a treadmill. Old wagons, we'll sell it cheap. That wagon right there, this gray dairy wagon, we're gonna sell it to you for $500. If you want it, everything's good on it. As far as I know, it's a single horse wagon. If you want this one, it's a Pioneer. It's got hydraulic brakes in the back. They do not work. It needs a little work. It's got the back broke. It was a breaking wagon, guys. It's aluminum. It's got a cushion seat on it, but no back. It's got a wooden tongue to go in it. Guys, I'm going to sell you that one for $2,000. We got this wagon. We're going to sell you for 250 bucks or $300. Make an offer. Here's a...
Folks, right here is one fine young pair of horses, started the best. They, as Henry says, sometimes there's a guy up north and his 4 boys that farm together, and they work horses. They know what they're doing. When you buy a team from them, when we do, we just know they are what they are. We've never bought a team this young from them before till now.
And we never buy a team that makes any problems, guys. Their stuff is legit. Here is a young, coming 3-year-old team of hitch-bred geldings. I'll tell you a little story about these. The first morning we was going on a ride, the others left, and one of my buddies showed up. He said, I would like to go too. I said, let's harness these. We jerked these out. We put them in that big maroon Roberts carriage, and we went down the big gravel hill, and he said, where's our brakes? I said, we ain't got no brakes. And he said, you're crazy. There's 3-year-olds. I said, we went down that gravel hill, and they just sat back and just held back all the way to the bottom. That afternoon, we took them on a ride with 6 or 7 people on the Roberts. Guys, I'm telling you what, they were literally almost sliding going down that gravel hill. No brakes on the Roberts carriage. 3 years old. We're going to call them green broke. I mean, they're just young. But guys, they are real good. They're docktail. They're classy. They're the real deal.
They're very reasonable.
They're very reasonable.
Very reasonable.
Guys, I mean, if I'd had to fault these, I mean, yeah, go to hook them. You might have to stay with them. The first day we hooked them, we had to stay with them. The next day, they stood there like champions. Guys, that's where we're going to sell them to you. Shoe on every foot. You talk about a nice young team of cheap horses. If you want that black, I know they're a little dirty. We didn't have time. We was going to video, but rain's moving in. We wanted to show y'all something.
That's going to make a big team of horses.
Guys, like I said, we hooked them to the Roberts, no brakes, went down big hills with people. They always kept their cool. They just walked. They just sat down, walked. Guys, that's a nice team of horses.
All right, folks, let's start and show you some black perching teams here. We've got them. We just ain't had time to get them online. Guys, we've been super busy, had a lot going on with families and things. So we're going to show you what we got. Here's a nice pair of perching mares. You don't want to miss this team, guys. They're 4 and 5 year old. Henry did put them together. They've not been together long. They've been together about 3-4 weeks. But guys, they drive the part. Henry, tell them about them a little bit there.
They were both, I brought them as singles. We put them together. They're both broke real good. This mare, she might work walk a little faster. The other mare, this mare is a little more on the lazy type. But guys, if you want a cheap team of brood mares or go out, we drove them several times now. They might not, you'll have to drive them together. But guys, here's a nice team of cheap mares. Cheap. They're docktails, but they're big.
Save some money, guys. A lot of people don't know. But these teams that are mated up and just work perfect together, they cost a lot of money. I mean, you got to pay for it. If you're in that lower category where you may be able to pay for a nice broke put together team, but you don't want to. You want to save money. There's your chance. There's a pair of mares that's well under the money that you can buy for a super good price. Give us a call if you're interested, 606-303-5669. Henry's got another pair coming out here right now. Let y'all see them.
It's a 3 and 4 year old. One's long tail, one's short tail.
We drove these a lot at the wagon train, and they'll be on some of those videos we posted. This team here, guys, is the real deal. They got a shoe on every foot. They drive super, super good together. I know one's got a long tail, one's got a short tail, but you can cut the long tails off and make it match. If
Just like they are now.
Just like they are now. Henry snipped them off. We'll show you here. You can tell which one's the long and the short.
Not really, but this one right here is the long-tailed. Like, what we mean by that, he ain't had the bone dot. But guys, this is a nice team. We got them from our people up there. We're training a lot of horses. They farm a lot. It's a father and 4 sons. They do a lot of farming. They had these 2 together, and we bought them. You talking about a nice team.
They drive the park, guys.
And they're geldings, 3 and 4.
All right, guys, another pair of nice black Percheons. We got some of the nicest black Percheon teams here. You can come here and look at all you want and drive them all. Here's another team, guys, 3 and 4 year old, shoe on every foot, long tails. They're good. They're just as good as these.
They was on the farm since they was colts on the same farm, guys, and they said, 3-year-old, this one right here. He might watch a little odd stuff beside the road, but guys, a guy that come from, where was he, Arkansas? Mississippi, drove these in his covered wagon. He said they done super good. He drove them 2 or 3 days in a row, whatever it was, at a pig roast. Guys, he loved these. This is a nice, long-tailed, big-footed, big bone. Guys, here's the real deal. If somebody wants a broke team of horses, here's one that's a little more matured, a little more filled out, long-tailed. Anybody could drive them. I mean, yeah, if you're going to let them stand for a month, get them out, they might, be up in the bit a little bit, but nothing that nobody couldn't handle. Guys, a sharp team of blacks.
Guys, we're showing you these horses too. They're dirty, I know. They've been in the stalls laying down. We're trying to keep them. We've been feeding this week, but we ain't been putting in as much bedding as we was over at my grandma's. Guys, we was super busy. I'm sorry, we didn't get as much videos on. And then my grandpa ended up passing away this week, and we had to deal with the funeral, so we just had a lot going on, guys, a whole lot. But we're going to get back at it next week. We're going to start putting these on, but I will tell you, like Henry said, if we don't have to video them, we're going to call this video the weekend special. You're going to get some deals this weekend on these horses.
And not just that, if you get them and you don't like them, if they don't work the way we tell you, we'll take them back, guys. We always do, but this is going to be a special. Guys, here's another team, 3 and 4, they're 3 and 4 years old, nice black team of Percheons. This one's a 3-year-old, this one's a 4-year-old.
If you want a team that's not too tall, long tails, going to be chunky, that's the kind. Here you go, guys.
Long tails, you guys, I know they're a little underweight right now, but guys, that's your advantage. Here's a nice sized team. He has an old scar right beside his eye here, an old cut. I don't know how he cut it that close to his eye. It don't hurt him. He can see out of it. It's there. We're going to call it. You're going to buy them as they are. Guys, we videoed this team. Like I say, I think anybody could drive them. They're just a nice team.
Howdy, folks. Stephen Haste here with Haste Draft Horses and Mules. I've got some folks here with me from Pilot Point, Texas. They're going to tell you how their day went with us today. Go ahead, guys.
Well, we're Rick and Jen Perry from Pilot Point, like Steve said, and we already had a team of halflingers of our own, and Rick wanted to have a 4-up team. So Steve invited us to come up to look at this team of halflingers that we were interested in, and we brought Bonnie and Clyde. And this morning, Henry helped us hook them up. So we had 4-up on a wagon and got to drive them around for a little while and see how that's done. And
team did great. Saw the team that Steve had posted a week or 2 ago on YouTube, the halflingers, and they were a really good match for the team we had. Gave him a call. They were still available, and
here we are.
Here we are in Liberty, Kentucky. Steve's been great, answered any questions. Henry met us here last night. We pulled in, got us all set up. We hooked them up this morning, did a nice little drive. Team worked great together.
The horses are exactly what they said they were. So
solid team.
And you also got set up with harness too, right?
Yes.
Got some harness, new set of harness. So we got a matching set now. Worked out a little.
And I got me something I've been wanting for a long time that I am.
Worked out a little deal, didn't it?
It's my favorite day. I actually got me, guys, a Billy Cook made harness, and that's rare.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about it. I'm going to keep it, and we're going to use it some, and y'all will be seeing it in the future. But
Good.
guys, we thank y'all. And if
Well,
you need
thank you.
anything, you
y'all
call
have
us.
done, if y'all are looking for a good team, need some harnesses,
This is the place to get it.
Steve's the man. Give him a call.
Thank y'all. God bless
You're
you.
welcome.
Thanks.
2, 3, go for it.
So today is Saturday on, what was it, Tuesday morning?
Tuesday
Okay, so Tuesday morning, we wake up and decide that we're gonna go ahead and buy a draft horse. We've been talking about it for 6 years, never did it. So Tuesday morning, we wake up, say, you know what, maybe we should just look for one.
This looks wild right here. This is.
Got on there, I think I found you on a Facebook group. Got on there, found you, looked at your website, which your website has everything that you have, super easy to look at. Found you, saw that it said, give me a call for best response. So picked up the phone, called you. Said we're interested in this big boy. We wanted a single draft horse, which then we saw that there's not many singles. But, so from the time we talked, 30 minutes later, we felt good enough with you after speaking to you as a person.
Yes.
And with looking at your website, looking at your YouTube channel, had a good video of the horse. You could see he didn't have any leg problems. He didn't have any movement problems. So within 30 minutes, we knew we wanted to go ahead and get this guy. We didn't want to miss him. So within 30 minutes, we were on the phone to you, giving you our deposit. And here we are on Saturday, getting our big boy home.
Absolutely
so
been
he's
streamless,
literally
yeah.
been the easiest purchase that we've made
In a
ever.
long time,
ever.
yeah,
I
a
mean,
long time.
literally, you made this process super easy.
From the payment well, from contacting for
Everything
the down
was
payment
smooth.
to the delivery, everything
Yeah.
has gone streamlined.
Yeah.
And couldn't be better people
Yeah,
to meet. So
absolutely.
It's been
Yeah.
a very
And you've made the
good
process
experience.
like enjoyable
Yes,
because
it's been a good
honestly,
experience.
that was the big weight hanging over our
has.
head. Was just not knowing where to start. We're not draft horse people. We've never driven.
Never.
So we are horse people, but not draft horse people. And so that's a different community, and we're excited to learn about it.
yeah.
And you just made it super easy. And one thing I can say about him is the quality that you showed on your website and the quality that you showed on the video is exactly what got off the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all very much. We appreciate y'all.
This place is awesome.